Another lawsuit was filed this morning against the state's new voting maps, the third legal challenge in recent weeks. Plaintiffs say Republican lawmakers targeted Black communities to lessen their voting power. WRAL's Capitol Bureau Chief Laura Leslie looks at its chances in court.
The groups that filed this most recent federal challenge are the state NAACP and Common Cause, and they've had some success in challenging North Carolina voting maps in the past. This challenge seems to follow the same line of reasoning. The lawsuit challenges all three sets of new voting districts for the U.S. House, the State House, and the State Senate. State NAACP President Deborah Maxwell says Republican lawmakers drew the districts with the intention of lessening the political clout of Black voters.
Everyone's vote should count equally, and there are people determined to make sure that Black votes are discounted, and we are not 3/5 of anyone anymore.
According to the lawsuit, in some cases, GOP mapmakers split up or cracked Black communities into several Republican districts where their votes will be outnumbered. In other cases, they packed a disproportionate number of Black voters into certain districts to make the other districts around them safer for Republican candidates. Attorney Hillary Klein says the U.S. Supreme Court clearly ruled this past summer in an Alabama redistricting case that cracking and packing Black voters violates the Federal Voting Rights Act. But she says lawmakers here didn't listen.
The Supreme Court, in affirming the district court's remedial order, is very clear that this is not negotiable. This is not optional. Compliance with the Voting Rights Act is absolutely compulsory. And that is the basis for many of the claims in our complaint.
Meredith College political science chair David McLennan says the U.S. Supreme Court has taken up several racial gerrymandering cases lately with similar arguments.
They've got good research to support it. They've got good lawyers. They've done this before. So, if any case could succeed, you would think Common Cause and NAACP's arguments would prevail.
Asked for comment, Senate Leader Phil Berger's spokeswoman Lauren Horsch said it's telling that the plaintiffs had to go all the way to San Francisco to find an attorney liberal enough to file this frivolous lawsuit 2 months after the new maps were introduced. Laura Leslie, WRAL News, Raleigh.
The plaintiffs in this case are not specifically asking the judge to delay the 2024 elections. Klein says they're asking for the maps to be redrawn by 2026.